Well, folks, it's a real-life drama unfolding north of the border. Our good old buddy Justin Trudeau seems to be in a tight spot these days. You know what they say, when the going gets tough, the gets going. And where does Mr. Trudeau turn? Yep, you guessed it, his pals in the media. On one hand, his own media buddies are raising their eyebrows at his allegations. But fear not, because the Washington Post swooped in to save the day. Or so it seemed. You see, the Washington Post decided to give Justin Trudeau a helping hand, but it was more like a helping hand grenade. In the deep dive investigation, they accidentally spilled out the beans, and it turns out that Hardeep Singh Nijjar, the person at the center of all this drama, might not have been the target of a well thought out assassination plot after all. No, it seems like he caught up in a good old gang war at the end. With friends like Washington Post, who needs enemies, right? So buckle up, folks, because we have got a wild ride ahead. Trudeau's quest for support has taken an unexpected turn, and it's safe to say that he's in for a very bumpy ride with the media circus in town. Well, hold on to your hats, folks, because we've got quite the plot twist in the world of media and international affairs. You see, the Washington Post has a bit of a reputation when it comes to its libertarian stance on global matters. And let's just say they haven't been exactly singing Kumbaya with India in their coverage. But here's where the story takes a wild turn. The very same Washington Post, the one with a not so friendly equation with India, ended up being the star of a meme we never saw coming. The same one we didn't expect special forces. According to the report, they spilled the beans on a rather unexpected scenario. It seems the Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar met his unfortunate end in Canada by June 2023. The plot thickens as the report describes how two guys dressed up as Sikhs and wearing the classic face coverings let loose nearly 50 rounds of bullets on him in a parking space. And get this, there were 4 more shady characters waiting in a car that blocked Nijjar's truck. Assassin theory debunked. Now here's where it gets even juicier. The report dives into the nitty-gritty of the whole affair, including a security camera recording from a Gurdwara. And guess what? It seems like this style of hit job is eerily similar to the kind of violence we've seen in both Punjab and Canada, one of which even claimed the life of pro-Khalistani singer Sidhu Moosewala in 2022. Oh, and there's more. Community members are chirping about investigators spilling the beans on the assailants, saying they let loose about 50 bullets with a staggering 34 of them finding the mark on Nijjar. And guess what? These 2 sharpshooters were Sikhs themselves. Now if this ain't a plot twist, we don't know what it is. Because here's the kicker, all these details are like a sledgehammer to the so-called Canadian allegations against India. I mean, seriously, no country in their right mind would go on such a sloppy, high-profile mission to take down a wanted terrorist on foreign soil. It's trying to rob a bank in broad daylight with a name and address stamped on your forehead. And let's not forget, this is the Washington Post we are talking about. They're not exactly known for being pro-India. So folks, the mystery deepens and it's looking more and more like a good old gang rivalry rather than some grand international conspiracy as claimed by Uncle Trudeau. Now, did you have any idea that until September rolled in, Trudeau and his team hadn't lifted even a finger to start any real investigations? Yep, you heard that right. It's like they were on an extended coffee break. But here's the kicker. According to the Washington Post, even the police showed up fashionably late to the party. I mean, come on. It took them hours to just figure out which department should handle the case. Heck, even the ISI or the Chinese wouldn't fumble that badly in their state. But wait, there's more. The Washington Post report drops another bombshell quoting members of the local Sikh community who claim that the Canadian authorities have been tight-lipped as a vault about the so-called investigation. They say the police took their own sweet time getting to the scene and inter-agency squabbles only made matters worse. Business owners and folks living near the Gurdwara are saying that the investigators didn't even bother to swing by and ask a single question or request security footage. Now let's talk about Charanjit Singh, the Gurdwara caretaker and a key witness to this case. He claimed that he stuck around with Nijjar's lifeless body and spotted some unfamiliar faces recording videos of the crime scene. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police Integrated Homicide Investigation Team allegedly took between 12 to 20 minutes to show up after gunshots. Shocking, right? Especially when the neighborhood is supposedly swarming with police. The first report of the shooting came in at 8:27 p.m., but it seems like the police were in no rush. Even the CCTV cameras near the crime scene were left untouched by the police. It's like they forgot that evidence could be staring at them right in the face. Now get ready for the cherry on the icing. After suspending an Indian diplomat, Canadian police now are suddenly interested in the CCTV footage of the locality that they are sourcing from the neighbors. But here's the catch. Hardeep Singh Nijjar was killed back in June, and they're asking for CCTV footage now. Even a rookie detective would have known to secure that evidence ages ago if Trudeau's allegations had any weight to them. I'm no detective, but if this was a carefully planned assassination, it should have been quick and clean, not the messy saga that unfolded on 18th of June. Even the Washington Post, no friend of India, seems to be smelling something fishy. So how long is Trudeau going to stick to his guns when even his supposed allies are questioning the tale he's spinning? The plot thickens, folks, and this mystery is far from over.